Hey coin lovers! Welcome to the Worth Old Coins channel, your place to discover the hidden value and rare facts about old coins. In today's video we're revealing the top 5 valuable coins, and one of them might just be in your collection. So don't skip this video, let's find out their real worth. Top 1. The 50 euro cent coin of Malta from the year 2008 belongs to the very first series of Maltese euro coins that were officially released when the Republic of Malta adopted the euro as its national currency on January 1, 2008. Replacing the Maltese lira, MTL. Before joining the Eurozone, Malta had a long tradition of distinctive coinage dating back to the times of the Knights of St. John, British colonial rule, and its own post-independence issues. The transition to the euro was a major monetary milestone for this small Mediterranean island nation, linking its economy and currency directly with the wider European Union monetary system. The 50-cent denomination, half of €1, is a key high-value circulation coin in the euro system and was required to follow strict specifications set by the European Central Bank and the European Commission regarding size, weight, electromagnetic signature, and overall appearance, while still allowing each member state to display national symbols on one side. Physical characteristics and composition. Like all standard 50-cent coins of the euro family, the 2008 Malta issue is made from Nordic gold, which is not actually pure gold but an alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminium, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. This specific mixture gives the coin its characteristic warm golden yellow color and strong resistance to tarnish and wear. The coin has a weight of 7.80 grams, a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.38 millimeters. Its edge is regularly milled with fine indentations, often described as a Spanish flower design for easy tactile recognition. These specifications ensure that the coin is easily distinguishable from other euro denominations both by sight and touch, helping users, vending machines, and banking equipment to recognize it. Obverse, national side, design. The Maltese national side of the 50-cent coin, like the 10 and 20-cent coins of the same series, features the coat of arms of Malta. This emblem shows a shield divided vertically into two halves. The left side displays vertical red and white stripes representing the traditional colors of the Maltese flag, and the upper left corner of the white section carries a small representation of the George Cross, an honor awarded to the Maltese people for bravery during World War II. The shield is encircled by a wreath of 2 branches, an olive branch and a palm frond symbolizing peace and victory. Above the shield rests a mural crown with 5 visible towers, representing the fortifications and city status of Malta's historic settlements. Surrounding the entire emblem is a circular inscription Malta and the year of issue, 2008, placed toward the lower part of the design. The artistry captures Malta's sovereignty, resilience, and its Mediterranean heritage. The design was chosen through a national competition held in 2005, which invited the public to vote for their preferred motif. The coat of arms won the highest support for the higher denomination coins. Reverse, common European side. The reverse of the coin follows the standard design common to all Eurozone countries. Created by the Belgian artist Luc Louix, it shows a large numeral, 50, positioned slightly to the right, indicating the denomination, with the word euro cent below it.to. The left of the numeral is a map of Europe, which was updated in 2007 to depict the entire continent without internal borders, symbolizing the unity of the European Union. The 12 5-pointed stars representing the original EU member states are arranged around the outer ring of the coin. This side also carries tiny designer initials, LL, for Luc Louix near the bottom of the map. Minting and production details. Malta does not operate its own large-scale minting facility, so the inaugural 2008 euro coinage was struck by Monnaie de Paris, the Paris Mint, in Pessac, France, under contract. Official mintage figures for the 2008 50-cent piece intended for circulation stand at approximately 3 million coins, though additional quantities were struck for proof and mint sets aimed at collectors. Coins were produced to meet both everyday transaction needs and the demand from numismatists seeking the first year of Maltese euro issues, making uncirculated and proof examples particularly desirable. Circulation and use. The coin entered circulation on January 1, 2008, coinciding with the country's formal adoption of the euro. It is legal tender throughout the entire euro area, meaning it can be used for payment in all countries that have adopted the euro, not just Malta, because the Maltese economy is relatively small and tourism-driven. 2008 dated coins occasionally turn up across Europe, but they remain less common outside the island compared to coins from larger economies such as Germany or France. Their slightly lower circulation numbers have made them a pleasant discovery for coin collectors in other parts of Europe. Collector value and numismatic interest. For everyday circulation, a 2008 Malta 50 euro cent coin typically retains its face value of Euro 0.50, especially if it shows normal wear. However, examples in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated (BU) condition, especially those from official mint sets or proof sets, often command higher prices in numismatic markets. Depending on condition and packaging, such coins may sell for 1 to several euros to collectors who specialize in first-year euro issues or Maltese coinage. Factors influencing value include the sharpness of strike, absence of scratches, original mint luster, and whether the coin comes from a certified proof or BU set. Symbolism and cultural significance. Beyond its monetary function, the coin stands as a symbol of Malta's European integration and national identity. The coat of arms reflects centuries of history. The red and white of the flag harken back to the Knights of the Order of St. John, while the George Cross highlights Malta's pivotal role in World War II. The mural crown and olive and palm branches tie the design to ideals of civic pride and peace. For Maltese citizens, carrying this coin in everyday transactions is a small but constant reminder of their nation's heritage and its role in the broader European community. Summary. The 2008 Malta 50 euro cent coin is a golden-hued circulation piece that represents the very first year of Malta's euro currency. Struck in Nordic gold alloy, weighing 7.80 g with a 24.25 mm diameter, and displaying the nation's coat of arms on the obverse and the common European map on the reverse, it is both a practical medium of exchange and a miniature work of art. Minted in France for Malta's euro debut, it continues to interest collectors for its historical significance, elegant design, and the symbolic blending of Maltese sovereignty with European unity. Top5, the Italian 50 euro cent coin of 2003, is part of the first permanent euro coin series that Italy issued following its adoption of the euro currency on January 1, 2002, when the Italian lira, ITL, was officially replaced at a fixed rate of €1 equals 1,936.27 lire. Italy, one of the founding members of the European Union and a key participant in the Economic and Monetary Union, joined the euro area from the very start, but minting of circulation coins actually began in 2001 to ensure a smooth launch. The 2003 issue belongs to the early post-launch period, when Italy was striking additional quantities to satisfy domestic and international demand as the euro quickly became one of the world's most widely used currencies. Each denomination of Italian euro coins carries a different design celebrating the nation's vast artistic and architectural heritage, and the 50-cent piece pays tribute to one of Italy's most iconic Renaissance structures. Physical specifications and alloy. All euro area 50-cent coins, including Italy's 2003 edition, are struck from Nordic gold, an alloy of 89% copper, 5% aluminium, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite the name, there is no actual gold content. The alloy was selected for its warm golden appearance, resistance to tarnish, and excellent wear properties in circulation. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, measures 24.25 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of about 2.38 millimeters. Its edge is regularly milled with fine ridges, a standard feature that helps users identify the denomination by touch and also serves as a basic anti-counterfeiting measure. These precise specifications are mandated by the European Central Bank and ensure full compatibility with vending machines and coin sorting equipment across the entire Eurozone. Obverse, national side, the Colosseum of Rome. The national side of the Italian 50-cent coin features a finely detailed image of the Colosseum, Rome's Great Flavian Amphitheater, one of the world's most famous architectural landmarks and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Designed by Italian engraver Maria Angela Cassol, the portrayal captures the monumental outer walls and arcades of the amphitheater, emphasizing the elliptical shape and the rhythm of its arches. Above the structure appears a cluster of 12 five-pointed stars symbolizing the European Union. Arranged in a circular arc following the coin's outer edge to the left of the Colosseum is the monogram RI. For Repubblica Italiana, Italian Republic, below the image, in small letters, are the engraver's initials, MAC, and to the right of the Colosseum is the mint mark, R, denoting the historic Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato Rome Mint, where all Italian euro coins are struck. At the bottom of the design is the 4-digit date, 2003, indicating the year of mintage. This elegant composition links modern European identity with Italy's ancient imperial history and enduring cultural achievements. Reverse, common European side. The reverse follows the standard euro design by Belgian artist Luc Louix, large numeral 50. Appears prominently to indicate the denomination, with the words euro cent placed below ITO. The left of the numeral is a simplified map of Europe, updated in 2007 but on 2003 coins still showing the pre-enlargement configuration of the European Union with borders for the member states. Surrounding the map and numeral is a circle of 12 stars, representing unity and harmony among the nations of the EU. At the lower right of the design are the discrete initials LL for Luke Luix. Minting and production. All Italian 50-cent coins of 2003 were produced at the Zecca di Roma, Rome Mint, which has a continuous history of coin production dating back to the 16th century and remains one of the most technologically advanced mints in Europe. Italy generally strikes tens of millions of 50-cent coins each year, and 2003 was no exception, as demand remained strong during the early years of Euro circulation. While precise mintage figures vary slightly by source, numismatic catalogs typically report a circulation mintage of roughly 70 to 80 million pieces for the 2003 date, supplemented by specially prepared brilliant uncirculated (BU) coins in official mint sets and a limited number of proof strikes for collectors. Circulation and legal tender status. The 2003 Italian 50-cent coin entered circulation throughout the Eurozone and is legal tender in all Euro-adopting countries, not just Italy. It can therefore be spent in any member state of the Euro area at face value of Euro 0.50 in everyday use. The coin proved popular for vending machines, parking meters, and small transactions, and it continues to circulate widely today. Despite Italy's large population and high coin output, Italian 50-cent coins are sought by travelers and collectors outside the country because of their attractive Colosseum design. Numismatic and collector interest. For normal worn examples, the market value generally equals face value. However, uncirculated or proof specimens, especially those taken directly from official mint sets, are more desirable. Brilliant uncirculated coins with original luster often trade for slightly above face value, while proof strikes, which feature a mirror-like field and frosted relief, can command a higher premium, typically a few euros depending on packaging and condition. Coins with visible errors such as misstrikes, off-center strikes, or die varieties may be worth more to specialized collectors, though such errors on the 2003 issue are relatively scarce. Symbolism and cultural significance. The choice of the Colosseum for the 50-cent denomination is deeply symbolic, constructed under the emperors Vespasian and Titus in the 1st century AD. The amphitheater stands as a powerful emblem of Rome's imperial might and the enduring influence of classical architecture, why placing this image on a coin that circulates across modern Europe. Italy highlights both its ancient heritage and its role in shaping European culture. The union of Roman history with the stars of the European Union reflects a bridge between the continent's past and its present integration. Summary: the Italian 50 euro cent coin dated 2003 is a Nordic gold alloy piece weighing 7.80 g and measuring 24.25 millimeters. Struck at the Rome Mint and bearing on its national side a finely detailed image of the Colosseum, flanked by the RI monogram, the mint mark R. Engraver's initials MAC, and the date 2003. The reverse carries Luke Luix's common euro design with the denomination and EU map surrounded by 12 stars. Issued during the early years of euro circulation, it remains legal tender throughout the Eurozone, valued at €3.50 in everyday use, but of particular numismatic interest in uncirculated or proof quality. Combining precise technical standards with profound cultural symbolism, this coin serves as both a functional medium of exchange and a miniature ambassador of Italy's rich historical and artistic legacy. Top 3. The 2014 Latvian 50 euro cent coin belongs to the first series of euro coins issued by the Republic of Latvia when it officially adopted the euro on January 1, 2014, replacing the Latvian lats, LVL. At the fixed conversion rate of €1 equals 0.702804 lats. Latvia's accession to the euro area marked the culmination of years of economic reform and alignment with European Union standards after regaining independence from the Soviet Union in 1991. For Latvians, the new currency represented both financial stability and deeper integration into the European community, while the designs chosen for the national sides of the coins were carefully selected to reflect the country's culture, folklore, and national identity. Technical specifications: like all euro area 50-cent pieces, the Latvian coin of 2014 conforms to the strict specifications established by the European Central Bank to ensure interchangeability across the entire Eurozone. It is struck from Nordic gold, an alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminium, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, which provides a warm golden color and strong resistance to tarnish. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters and a thickness of about 2.38 millimeters. The edge is regularly milled with fine grooves, allowing easy tactile recognition and supporting vending machine verification. These dimensions and the alloy are identical to those of all other Eurozone 50-cent coins. National obverse design: the Latvian Maiden. The national side, designed by the artist Gunter Saietins, features the graceful figure of the Latvian Maiden, Latvijas brāvības maitīne, a motif adapted from the historic 5 lat silver coin of 1929 created by sculptor Richard Zurins. This female allegorical portrait symbolizes freedom, national pride, and the enduring spirit of the Latvian people. The maiden faces left in serene profile, wearing the traditional folk headdress decorated with a band of ethnographic ornamentation. Across her shoulders drape stylized garments of national costume. Encircling the image are 12 five-pointed stars, emblematic of the European Union, while the inscription Latvija appears at the top and the year of issue, 2014, is positioned below. The design choice pays homage to Latvia's interwar independence and is instantly recognizable to those familiar with classic Latvian numismatics. Common reverse design. The reverse follows the standard euro design by Belgian artist Luc Luix. Large numeral 50 occupies the right side of the field, accompanied by the words euro cent below it.to. The left lies a simplified map of Europe, depicting the continent without internal borders to symbolize the unity of the European Union. Around the outer ring run 12 EU stars, and the tiny initials LL of the designer are subtly integrated into the map. This side is identical across all euro area member states. Minting and production. Although the design is Latvian, the coins themselves were struck under contract by the Staatliche Münze Baden-Württemberg, Stuttgart Mint, in Germany, which is identifiable by the small mint mark F, placed on the obverse near the lower edge. Latvia does not maintain a large industrial mint of its own, so cooperation with experienced euro area mints ensured that the coins met the high technical standards required for circulation. Official data report a circulation mintage of roughly 5 million pieces for the 2014 date, supplemented by a smaller quantity of brilliant uncirculated coins included in official starter kits and collector sets. Circulation and legal tender. The 2014 Latvian 50-cent coin entered circulation on January 1, 2014, the very day Latvia joined the Eurozone, and is legal tender throughout all euro-adopting countries. This means it can be used for transactions anywhere in the euro area, from Portugal to Finland. At its face value of euro 3.50 during the first weeks of issuance, the Latvian central bank distributed millions of these coins through commercial banks and starter kits to facilitate the currency changeover. Because of Latvia's modest population and relatively low mintage figures compared with large economies, Latvian coins remain an attractive find for collectors across Europe. Collector and numismatic value. In everyday circulation, the coin is worth its face value, but pristine examples draw interest from Eurocoin enthusiasts. Brilliant uncirculated or proof specimens, especially those taken from official 2014 Latvian mint sets or first-day starter kits, often sell for a premium, typically 1 to several euros depending on condition and market demand. Proof strikes with mirror-like fields, packaged in official presentation cases, can command higher prices, particularly because 2014 marks Latvia's inaugural euro year. Coins showing notable minting errors or unusual die varieties are rare and can fetch significantly more among specialized collectors. Cultural and symbolic importance. The choice of the Latvian maiden as the principal national motif carries deep emotional resonance. Originally appearing on the revered 5 lats coin of the interwar republic, the maiden became a clandestine symbol of national identity during decades of Soviet occupation, often kept secretly in families as a reminder of independence. Reintroducing her image on Latvia's first euro coins in 2014 underscored the nation's restored sovereignty and confident place within the European Union. The 12 EU stars surrounding the figure link Latvia's proud past with its European future, creating a design that is at once historic and forward-looking. Summary. The Latvian 50 euro cent coin dated 2014 is a Nordic gold alloy circulation piece weighing 7.80 g and measuring 24.25 mm. Struck in Germany for Latvia's euro debut, it features on its obverse the timeless portrait of the Latvia maiden, framed by 12 EU stars. The inscription Latvija and the date 2014, while the common reverse bears Luc Luix's Eurozone map and the denomination serving as both practical currency and a potent national emblem. The coin reflects Latvia's journey from independence to European integration and remains a sought-after item for collectors of first-year euro issues. Top 4. The Italian 50 euro cent coin of 2002 is part of the very first physical euro coinage placed into circulation when Italy, as one of the original members of the European Monetary Union, officially adopted the euro on January 1, 2002, replacing the lira at the fixed rate of €1 equals 1,936.27 lire. Although euro notes and coins were released across the entire euro area on that single day, the Italian mint Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato in Rome had already been striking these coins in 2001 to build an immense stockpile so that shops, banks, and citizens could smoothly convert from lira to euro at midnight. The 50-cent denomination is the highest of the 3-inch minor, brass-colored coins, 10C, 20C, 50C, and was intended for frequent daily use in vending machines, parking meters, and medium-value cash transactions. Technically, every 50-cent coin in the Eurozone must meet the same specifications, and the 2002 Italian issue is no exception. T is struck from Nordic gold, a durable alloy of 89% copper, 5% aluminium, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, chosen for its warm golden hue and resistance to tarnish even though it contains no actual gold. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, measures 24.25 millimeters in diameter, and is 2.38 millimeters thick, with a finely milled edge so that people can identify it by touch, and so that vending machines can authenticate it by weight and electromagnetic signature. The national obverse celebrates one of Italy's most recognizable monuments, the Colosseum of Rome, the great Flavian amphitheater begun under Emperor Vespasian in the 1st century CE. Italian engraver Maria Angela Cassol created the design after a public competition to showcase the nation's artistic heritage. Her composition presents the massive oval amphitheater from a slightly left-angled perspective so that the famous arches and multiple tiers of arcades stand out in relief around the outer ring. 12 five-pointed stars of the European Union form a circle of unity. To the left of the monument appears the monogram RI for Repubblica Italiana, while the engraver's initials, MAC, are placed discreetly near the base of the structure. To the right is the tiny mint mark R, identifying the Rome Mint, and the year of issue, 2002, sits clearly below, commemorating the first year Italians handled the new currency. The reverse uses the common European design created by Belgian artist Luc Louix. A large numeral, 50, dominates the right side above the words Eurocent, while to the left appears the original Euro-era map of Europe showing the then member states with visible borders. This was the pre-2007 version of the design. 12 stars circle the outer rim, and the designer's initials, LL, are subtly integrated into the map. This side is identical on every 50-cent coin across the Eurozone, ensuring immediate recognition wherever the coin circulates. Production figures underline the importance of this inaugural issue. Italy struck an estimated over 300 million pieces dated 2002 to satisfy the enormous domestic demand and to allow these coins to circulate freely across all euro area countries. Brilliant uncirculated pieces were packaged in official mint sets, and a limited number of proof coins struck with polished dies for collectors were also released. Because of this high mintage, worn circulation examples remain common today and generally trade at their face value of Euro 4.50, though flawless uncirculated coins or proof strikes in original packaging typically bring a modest premium of a few euros. Occasional minting errors such as off-center strikes or die cracks are rare and can be of special interest to specialist collectors. Symbolically, the coin carries deep cultural meaning. The Colosseum stands as a global emblem of Roman engineering genius and of Italy's profound influence on Western civilization. Placing it on the nation's first-year euro coin links the grandeur of ancient Rome with the ideals of modern European unity represented by the surrounding circle of EU stars. For Italians who first handled these coins in January 2002, the design captured both national pride and the promise of continental cooperation. In summary, the Italian 50 Eurocent coin dated 2002 is a Nordic gold alloy piece weighing 7.80 g and measuring 24.25 mm, struck in vast numbers at the Rome Mint for Italy's historic currency changeover. Its obverse shows the Colosseum with the RI monogram, mint mark, R, engraver initials MAC, and date 2002, while its reverse bears the standard Luc Louix Euro map and denomination. Still common in everyday change yet valued in pristine condition by collectors. It remains a tangible first-year symbol of Italy's transition from the lira to the shared European currency and of the enduring heritage of the Eternal City. Top 5. The Grand Duchy of Luxembourg's 50 Eurocent coin for the year 2013 belongs to the first and only standard design series that the country introduced when it joined the euro area in January 2002, replacing the Luxembourg franc at a fixed conversion rate of €1 equals 40.3399 Luxembourg francs. Although the nation is small in territory and population, Luxembourg has played an outsized role in European integration. It was a founding member of the European Economic Community and an early proponent of the single currency. By 2013, the euro was more than a decade old, and the coins dated that year simply continued the country's established design tradition while meeting the strict technical standards required of all Eurozone coinage. Like every 50-cent coin circulating in the euro area, 2013 Luxembourg piece is struck from Nordic gold, a hard, non-tarnishing alloy of 89% copper, 5% aluminium, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, measures 24.25 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of roughly 2.38 millimeters. Its edge is finely milled with regular ridges, giving a distinct tactile feel and making it easy for vending machines and coin sorting equipment to identify. These physical specifications are uniform across the Eurozone to guarantee that a coin issued in Luxembourg can be used seamlessly anywhere from Portugal to Finland. The national obverse designed by Luxembourgish artist Yvette Gastauer-Claire presents a right-facing portrait of Grand Duke Henri, the nation's head of state since 2000. This effigy shows the Grand Duke in clean modern lines that suit the small surface of the coin while conveying a quiet dignity. To the right of the portrait runs the vertical inscription Luxembourg, which is the country's name in the Luxembourgish language. Just beneath or alongside the portrait appears the year of issue, 2013, flanked by the mint mark and the engraver's initials. Because Luxembourg does not operate a large mint of its own, these coins are struck under contract by mints in neighboring countries. Most 2013 circulation pieces were produced at the Koninklijke Nederlandse Munt, Royal Dutch Mint, in Utrecht, Netherlands, which can be identified by the tiny Dutch mint mark, a mercury-headed staff. Surrounding the entire design is a ring of 12 five-pointed stars representing the European Union and symbolizing the harmony and unity of its member states. The reverse side follows the common design created by Belgian artist Luc Luix, used on all Eurozone 50-cent coins. It features a large numeral, 50, with the words Euro cent directly below, while to the left a map of Europe is depicted without internal borders, symbolizing the free movement of people, goods, and capital across the continent. Around the outer circle are 12 stars echoing those on the national side, and the designer's small initials, LL, can be found near the lower portion of the map. This shared design ensures that anyone anywhere in the euro area can instantly recognize the denomination. Mintage for the 2013 Luxembourg 50-cent coin was relatively modest compared to larger euro area economies. Published figures from the Banque Centrale du Luxembourg indicate a circulation mintage of roughly 2.5 to 3 million pieces, supplemented by brilliant uncirculated coins packaged in official annual sets and a smaller number of high-quality proof strikes for collectors. Because Luxembourg's population is only about 600,000, its coins enter circulation across Europe in lower numbers than those of countries such as Germany or France, making them a pleasant find for collectors assembling complete euro sets as legal tender. This coin can be spent throughout all euro-adopting nations at a face value of €4.50, and it remains fully valid today. In everyday circulated condition, it usually trades at face value, but pristine, brilliant uncirculated or proof examples, especially those preserved in the official 2013 Luxembourg mint sets, often command a small premium of a few euros on the numismatic market. Error coins or unusually well-struck examples can bring higher prices among specialists. Culturally, the coin encapsulates the dual identity of modern Luxembourg. By depicting Grand Duke Henri, it honors the country's constitutional monarchy and its long dynastic continuity, while the circle of EU stars underscores Luxembourg's deep commitment to European unity and cross-border cooperation. The use of Luxembourgish in inscription, Luxembourg, highlights the nation's distinct language and heritage even as it participates fully in the shared European currency. In summary, the 2013 Luxembourg 50 euro cent coin is a Nordic gold alloy piece weighing 7.80 g and measuring 24.25 millimeters across, featuring on its obverse the right-facing portrait of Grand Duke Henri with the country name, Luxembourg, the date 2013 mint mark, and a ring of 12 EU stars. The reverse bears the standard Luc Luix euro design with the numeral 50 and a borderless map of Europe. Struck mainly at the Royal Dutch Mint in a mintage of only a few million, it remains legal tender across the Eurozone and is especially appreciated by collectors of first-quality or proof examples for its elegant design, limited output, and its quiet celebration of Luxembourg's national identity within the broader European project. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.